Hi, I'm Marna. This is the Dolls Rescue Channel, and I am fortunate enough to have a 3D printed Makies doll. These dolls are not easy to find in the US. You can still find them in the UK, but they're not inexpensive and they're just the most fun dolls. Oh, I love them. Today we're making Valentine's Day outfits for our Makie dolls. I had made this for my girl a while back. Darren printed me this wonderful, I love these colors together, Valentine's Day stand for my Makies and some shoes. The shoes were made directly off Thingiverse. Oh, I thought they said Makies on the bottom, but they don't.
No, those are my pattern.
Oh, this is your pattern. Okay, I thought it was Makie's pattern. These are a little big as per the Makie shoes on Thingiverse. So I'm making tights today to go with the little outfit, and I am doing a collab with five other channels. Woo-hoo-hoo. Lorraine from Where the Dolls Dwell, Penny from Playful Doll Adventures, Joni from Joni's Doll Photography, Dory from Dory's Dollies, and J Dolls UK. Each of these ladies have at least one Makies. I wish I had more, but Lorraine's collection is, oh, you'll want to see her channel just to see her Makies. Here's what I'm doing. I am going to take my doll. I've done this many times before. I've done this for a Makies doll before, and I wanted to show you how I did it. I'm taking a piece of paper that I have folded in half, and I'm going to lay her on it, and I want the tights to come up to her waist. So what I'm going to do is take a pencil. These are tights, so they fit close to the body. So I'm not going right up against the body, but I'm not as far out as I would be for if I were making like leggings. So I'm going to take that out and follow her body. And when I get to the foot, I'm going straight across, or just under the foot. I'm going straight across, and then I'm going to go back up from the crouch, marking the crouch across, and then coming down to the inside of her leg, like that. It's folded in half. So what I want to do, got my fold crooked. What I want to do is cut this so that both sides are the same. And I'm going to cut thereabouts on my line, taking this in. Let me tell you what you never want to do. This sock is very stretchy. When you're doing a waist on a doll, the size that you want to measure is the hips. The reason is your waist on a doll is smaller. If you get that tight and you go over these hips, you can pop that joint. I've seen so many dolls that have loosey-goosey legs, and most of that is from people that have forced tight pants on their dolls. All right, I'm going to take this all the way down, kind of square that out. When I sew this at the crouch, I'm going to put a lock seam on that. And what that means is I'm going to go forward 2 stitches, backward 2 stitches, come back, and then finish. And what I'm going to do, oh, I don't have my pins here. I'll have to go get my pins because I want to show you how I pin it. This has a, what will be for her butt, which will be big for my Makies, but we'll see how it goes. You want to line up your waist and pull your sock to either side, keeping your middle seam in the middle. And then we're going to pin this to the fabric. Now let me show you how I pin it because there's a trick to it. All right, let me get this lined up again. And then because of that, all right, what I want to do, let me pull this tight underneath. Pull that sock so there's no sagging. What I want to do is I want to put my pin in so that the head of the pin hangs over at the waist. That way the head of that pin is not in my way when I'm sewing. Show you what I'm going to do. Again, I want to pull this. That sock's got an awful big heel on it. And oh, that's going to mess me up. Well, let's see what I can do. That is an awful big, so we're going to tuck up. See what I'm saying? I'm going to tuck up. It's going to be a lot of extra, but I'm going to pull it down as much as I can without, oh boy, that's a lot. If this were a rainbow high, it'd be like, woohoo, look, your butt's all covered. Okay, and then I want to carry this down, keeping my stocking flat. Boy, I wish I had a better sock to show you. Okay, I want that right in the middle. See, my sock seam is lining up with the fold of my pattern. Put this in here and this in here, and I'm going to use red thread so you can see what I have done when I get back from the sewing machine. What I'm going to do is, starting at the top, putting a lock on right here, about 3 stitches a lock. I'm going to sew right to the outside edge of that pattern. I'm going to come across here, come back up, put my lock stitch here, come back down and around, putting a lock stitch here, and then I'll show you what we do next. All right, I'm back from the sewing machine. I'm going to pull my pattern off, and because I used red thread, you can see what I have done. Sometimes you do catch it. And then I'm going to put these in my Makies pattern, and what I do is I pin these down, but I make sure my pins aren't where my hand is going to be when I'm looking through my patterns. Then you take scissors and you cut close but not too close all the way around your tights. I started making patterns like these. First one I did was for Blythe because they're so tiny. I made leggings this way, and it worked so well, I thought, you know what, that'd be perfect for tights, because they call them tights for a reason. You know, you get right up next to it. See, I put that lock stitch there. That way it won't come undone. I used to sew for myself, and I used to make a lot of camping equipment, and I still make animal equipment. Oh, let me get my, can't reach my, let me grab my tweezers. Where are they? Here they are. And these things are a blessing. Darren got these off Amazon for me. They are the longer, I've got some like 4 or 5 sizes, aren't there, Darren?
Mm-hmm. All the way up to 12 inches,
Yep.
I think.
And they have just been a blessing for, oh, I didn't pinch it though. Sometimes you have to really pinch and hold, and my hand slips. Okay, so let's get that pulled. If you kind of pull sideways, it helps too. There's one leg, and then we'll get the other. What's this thread? Ah, just an extra thread. Yeah, if it came apart, I wouldn't be happy. All right, kind of pull sideways. Oops, dropped it. Doggone it. Yes, let a professional show you how. Okay, if everything had to be perfect, I'd quit. All right, there we go. So the butt got kind of funny. I don't like these socks, but they are the socks I have. But as you can see, boy, if this was a rainbow high doll, that would really be fantastic. Then you simply, see what I'm saying about the waist? That'll go right over her hips. I knew they would. Socks are not a problem. If you're doing stretch jeans, that's a problem. Measure your hips, not your waist. So there are her little tights. Oh, that turned out pretty good. And the butt's not too bad. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. It's kind of tuck funny. But there she has her tights. Let me get her dressed and show you. This was an outfit I made for her after Christmas, when I took her Christmas outfit off. If you haven't seen it, our 6 channels also did a Christmas Makies collab, and you might want to go back and see, because Lorraine has her full crew out in it, and they're just lovely. Notice how baggy the tights are around the shoe. I should have made the pants leg a little bit shorter. In fact, I'm gonna cut that down because then that would be tighter. But let me show you something else. This is the dress I made Chickadee, and I put Velcro all the way top to bottom. Oh, I got a little crooked there. Top to bottom. I did change the collar. Oh, it needs to be pulled a little bit. I changed the collar more V for this outfit. I just thought it was cute for Valentine's Day. Get it V. And I want to show you the pattern I used. I love this doll. Oh my goodness, I love this doll. When I saw this fabric in my Valentine's, I don't want to push her too hard. I'm so careful with this doll. It's like she's glass. She and my Kinners, it's like they're glass. I took the Skipper All Spruced Up pattern and I tweaked it. Which direction did I go? For my Makies doll, because they're built different. Let me show you the difference here in the patterns. Now this is up on Whimsical Blythe, correct?
I believe that's where we have it.
Yeah, I think this is on Whimsical Blythe. It is a link to the Now You Can't Find It Anywhere on the Internet link. Is that correct, Erin? Mm-hmm. And this is not my pattern. This is by Poochie Collective and our XOXO Blythe.com, which is no longer up. Websites are expensive. So we added that to our site. It is a link to the pattern. This I took and I tweaked it for my Makies doll. Darren took my pattern and made it look nicer, and this is going to be up on Dolls Rescued under Makies dolls, so you can use that. But here she is, my Valentine sweetheart, and I want to really thank Dory and Lorraine, Joni, Jay, and Penny for joining in this collab. I really am loving doing these. It gives me a chance to play with and sew for my little Makies doll. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.